Props, man. And you know, I always loved Timberland and Magoo. I didn't just start loving them yesterday. Hey, Reggie, we live, man. Hand me those papers over there. Oh my God, do. Somebody please say it ain't so. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Docs Daily, where you get highly classified documentations from me, your boy, Sean Blasey. But ain't nothing funny, though. Something definitely ain't funny about Magoo losing his life recently. Nobody was thinking about him. Nobody was talking about him. And y'all know people selling their masters left and right. And people are already talking about, was Magoo a sacrifice? But it's like this, man. He pioneered this hip hop shit. As far as what you see today, Magoo was the one with the he howls in the shiny suits. He started that whole P. Diddy slipping and sliding all over his S-curl juice, man. He started Ludacris in the video with the goofy clothes on looking crazy. He started the lazy flow that you hear from rappers like the Migos, Lil Baby, people that just say stuff because it's wavy. Magoo is the pioneer of the mindless, have fun, kick back, don't even take it too deep raps. And people said he was whack for millions of years, man. He took that L so Lil Baby can pop off. He took that L so Silk the Shocker can actually go platinum. But people don't want to give him his props, man. That's why it's important to know, how come Magoo wasn't as successful as his peers, man? He deserved all that shine, all that love that Missy and Timbaland and Genuine and Aaliyah get and got. But how come your boy Magoo been played to the left for all of these years and now he's no longer alive? Is it because people don't want to pay homage, or is it because people don't want to pay money that could possibly allegedly be owed to him, man? I want to say rest in peace to Magoo. This is all allegation and speculations for entertainment purposes. But at the same time, there's a greater message to be shared, man. People gonna love the life out of you when there's no more life in you to love, man. And that's the saddest part about this. Now everybody want to come out the woodworks and give this man his props. Like he ain't started all that fly guy stuff, man. He deserved better. How come his check don't be looking like Timberland check or Missy Elliott's check? I'm talking about it all night, man. That's why y'all need to do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification button. I got so much love for y'all. I'm here to give you my love. And all the ladies out there watching it, I see you over there. Wink at me, do something. And for all my brothers watching, I got love for y'all too. Without further ado, we got to get back into these highly classified documentations, man. My condolences to his family, friends, and loved ones. Rapper Magoo dead at 50. Celebs celebrate him. People pass away all the time, and it was his time. Rest in peace, sir. By no means am I trying to paint a picture like somebody had it out for him. All I'm trying to say is, he deserved just as much money and riches as his peers. And how come that never came about? How come Magoo wasn't riding around in a Phantom with Jay-Z? What went wrong? I thought they was a fam, a crew. And according to this information that I digged up, if it wasn't for Magoo, Timberland would have never even met Missy. And Missy would have never met Timberland. Magoo was the glue that pulled these people together, man. I'm talking about Pharrell, Larry Live. The name of their group was Surrounded by Idiots, a bunch of dummies getting money. And Magoo was like the Shane Tsung of their squad. And as soon as they got on started making big figures and cutting big checks, it seemed like Magoo was left off of the guest list. Is it because they know that they owed him more than they was willing to cough up? And they tried to play this man because word on the street is his raps wasn't hitting like that?
Oh my goodness.
Is that why they tried to play Magoo? I'm starting to believe that's what it's all about. And if this man is owed any type of large amounts of monies, you gotta follow the freaking paper trail, man. Timbaland and Swiss Beats sold Triller, and now they say Triller didn't pay, and Triller owed them $28 million after they sold their company. Timbaland and Magoo had an album with both of their names on the cover. So if you out here selling and doing bad deals, I hope Magoo's name ain't get mixed up in no type of catalog or nothing like that. Because if so, he's entitled to some bread. Like I said, people pass away all the time. But you always got to question these celebrities, man. He was only 50 years old. Black don't crack. And how come all this black in the music industry be cracking? They put out a song called Baby Bubba. And it was bubbling in those country clubs, man. And if you black, you probably never heard the song, but they trying to say that he was Bernie Mac's grandson. Now, I could see the resemblance, but these rumors got to stop with this video, man, because I'm not about to have y'all playing about somebody that's no longer here. Timbaland is allegedly Missy Elliott with face makeup. And Magoo was allegedly Wesley Snipes. That's why he was built up like that, doing all them action movies. Sometimes in the entertainment business, one celebrity is like 4, 5, 6, 7 people, depending on how much they getting paid, man. Allegedly. This is all a conspiracy. But like I was saying, Timbaland and Magoo had copyrights together. Royalties, money, tied up in platinum selling records together. And during the era where people is trying to get their hands off of their catalog so they could cash in on a quick $50 to $100 million, somebody would have had to split that check. And I'm not implying, I know that Timbaland is a good brother and he ain't never did nothing malicious, even though he worked with a dude in a group called Clips named Malice. And they all from Virginia. I could see how somebody could connect the dots, but that's not what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to bring some closure to this Magoo situation because, God damn it, he was entitled to way more than what he received, man. Y'all got to recognize a lot of people wouldn't feel comfortable with saying that Magoo is actually a legend. Hardcore hip hop heads would be ready to fight if somebody put Magoo in a top 5. But I'll dare say, if you a fan of modern day rap, you gotta put Magoo in your top 5. The inventor of the weak flow swag. And he knew that his raps wasn't all that, but he didn't care. He said he wanted to say stuff that people would remember. Fuck what you heard, it's about what you remember. And a lot of rappers followed suit, trying to say stuff that people remember. Went from 0 to 100, now we here. Started from the bottom, now we up. Like, that makes sense.
Oh my goodness.
It's a bunch of dumbass fans that want to be down, but you gotta please them. Started from the bottom, now we here. Lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Now lean back. Anybody can do that. You ain't got to have a PhD. It was Magoo that fathered the flow. But they don't want to give him his props, man. It's one thing not to give a man his props. It's a whole nother thing to not give a man his money. And I smell all different types of millions of dollars of bills. People in Dubai, they want to do it big, baby. And they might want to use Magoo's money to trick off on all those strippers or whatnot. People looking for ways, they scheming. And if you are an entertainer or somebody connected to the entertainment business, you look like a snack with cheese. Everybody want to be your friend, get access to your house. Next thing you know, Young Thug's brother, Funk, is in your living room with the Thule out, man. It's a cold-blooded business. All I'm trying to say is, Magoo allegedly didn't have a lot of money when he passed. And if that's the case, why the fuck not? Missy got money, and her raps sounded like Magoo's raps. And Timbaland raps was worse than Magoo's raps. But they still got money. They still get invited to parties. They was still showing up to red carpet events. Nobody called Magoo and asked him if he wanted to tag along. Hold on, y'all. I gotta look up something real quick, and y'all gotta feel me. Jay-Z was dressed up like the dude from the dude in the neighborhood. What's the nigga name? Mr. Rogers, when he met Missy Elliott. And they hit it off quite lovely. He was destined to be a billionaire. Even in the height of his career, he would snatch that fitted hat off and put on the sweater and the bow tie and put his feet up. He just did it for the goddamn, hold on, was he smashing Cassie? That's not Cassie. What's her name, y'all? Christina Milian. I could tell by their body language. She acting like she ain't get that man that whopper. Or is that Beyonce? I don't know. They all look alike. He looked like he jealous of Missy right there in this picture, y'all. They lips is way too close. Like, Missy, you gonna get my girl back? Gonna get my girl back or what? You gonna get my girl back? Eminem looked like he trying to keep from saying the N-word really bad. And Aaliyah's hair probably smell like, who knows what Missy's hair smell like? Fried chicken, and he thinking all this racist shit. He like, man, I should drop the N-bomb right now. Nas was good friends with Aaliyah and Missy. How come Magoo didn't get no pictures with Nas like that? How come you never see Magoo get embraced by Jigga? What did they do to leave that man in the dust? And we could talk about it now. Well, we really shouldn't, but that's what we doing, damn it. Missy got friends in high places. How come Magoo was still kicking it in the hood, man? Matter of fact, y'all need to hear from his mouth. God, this is bad. Shit, God don't like ugly. Y'all do me a favor, man. Just hit them like buttons. I'm over here squaggling. Genuine living his best life. He's a dad granny. A dad gran. He an old man with newborn kids, man. And he living his best life. He put a picture of Magoo on his IG. Not that long ago, he did a concert with Tone Loc. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, times is bad, my nigga. Shelton, Washington, see you this weekend with the homie Tone Low. We about to make it happen. So when he did the Pony song, was Tone Low doing the beat with his mouth? Do, 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 do. I would have walked clean up out that bitch. He was better off bringing Magoo. He could have did jump the boogie. Your grandmama would have shook that ass. But he'd rather take Tone Low than his boy Magoo. And then a week later, he on IG crying. He got the sad face. Like he know nobody wanted to see Tone Low. In the back of his mind, he was thinking the whole time, I could have just bought Magoo. That's why he depressed like that. He said, tough times get rough, but we keep on pushing. Just heard some news. I hope it ain't true. I just want everyone to know that time is short. Love who you love and make sure they know it. A minute, what type of multi-cryptic, scripted, subliminal message is that? Times get rough, but we keep on pushing. Just heard some news. I hope it ain't true. I just want everyone to know that time is short. Love who you love and make sure they know it. And then he put the wine glass up like he sipped the wine with a shady post. Times get rough, but we keep on. What did they tell him before it happened? Yo, Genuine, it's Timbo. Let me holler at you, man. There's some business that need to be taken care of as far as Timbaland, Magoo, you, Missy, Aaliyah. We all got to get money, but the thing is, you put in more work than a lot of people. I put in a lot of work. Missy, she definitely, you know, she winning Grammys and things. She put in her work, but Magoo is a part of the cut. And I mean, if you want to give him your half, I ain't about to give him mine, no. See, we from Virginia. If you don't smoke cigarettes from around him, I could see a conversation going down like that. Allegedly, man. I ain't trying to put nothing on Timbo. But it seemed like Genuine had to take a seat and take a sip for whatever news he heard. I heard some news. He didn't say if it was bad news, good news. It was just news. And he said this the day before. Somebody said, R.I.P. Magoo. I'm really in shock. Super friends in the basement. We're gem of music. We never deserved this much. So whoever this is trying to get Genuine's attention. She hoping that he slide in her DMs after he read her post. You know how that go. Then the next day, he leave this long ass, guilty ass post, man. Look at this. I don't even know how to say anything at this point. Nigga, yes you do. With a whole paragraph. How could you even start the conversation with a lie? You clearly got a lot to say, man. I don't even know how to say anything at this point. Well, get your ass off of social media, bro. Man. These people. Clout chasing, faking, phony friends, and no disrespect to Genuine. I'm just saying, bruh. Where was this love when you took Tone Low to Washington instead of Magoo? I don't even know how to say anything at this point. I have lost 3 friends now within a month to life and its due date. This dude always pushed me. I will miss you, Magoo. That's what we called him. So, What y'all calling him nowadays? This dude? Type of disrespectful.
Oh my goodness.
This dude. Like he's some buster that you knew back in the day. That you ain't rock with in like 30 years. I wish somebody would send me a RIP post talking about this dude. He should have said that man first and last government name. Melvin Barcliff. This dude always push me. I will miss you with one S. Magoo, that's what we called him, with a bunch of periods. Like, yeah, that's what we called him back in the day when we was cool. We ain't called him anything in a long while. Said totally one of the best I've ever, and my eyes always pressing forward. I know we didn't talk a lot, but the love was and will always be there, my brother. I will see you soon, bro. We all have our date. And I'm expecting the hug when I get there. And then he sipped his tea. I'm truly effed up right now. For real, life is crazy. I hate going through this and losing people we love. Sometimes it make you feel like you don't want to feel the pain, so you want to be alone. Also, pain hurts, man. Oh, man. Blessings to the family. All of my condolences, genuine.
Oh my goodness.
Now, I ain't trying to talk about how people mourn. At least he said something. He said a whole lot. I'm expecting the hug, bro. When I get there, sips his wine. Man, when you get there, I'll walk clean past you like I ain't even seen you, partner. With a post like this. He seemed like he'd turn the other way if he tried to give him a hug. Like, oh, there go Magoo. Well, at least that's what we used to call him. I know I'm reading too deep into this, man, but come on. What nobody think about Magoo the other day? Now he's gone. And they acting like Kid Rock or somebody. Passed on, man. Missy said her condolences and stuff. Timbaland said, where Jay-Z's tweet? He probably never even met the band. After Magoo introduced Missy and Timbaland to everybody. The coldest thing ever. Let me go on and play this clip.
Every last one of them. Every last person.
Listen to this show.
My boy Elmo was another dude named Elmo. Elmo had flow. Mo was supposed to call his name was Slow Mo. Mo was dope. He was real dope. And he said, okay, I'll keep him. But the last dude, he didn't want to keep him. And I don't even know if the dude knew this at the time. For some reason, he did not like the guy. I'm not saying didn't like him because he didn't know him personally. He didn't want him to be in the situation. So what I said was, if he's not going to keep them, I'm going to go ahead and leave. But it wasn't a diss to Devante. It was more like I couldn't leave my boys like that. You know, I felt bad. I'm like, you know, I can't leave him. He can't take all of us. You know, I got to go ahead and I got to leave. So I ended up leaving. Years later, I'm talking to Devante. 2 years later, he tells me what happened. I said, man, what happened with that time when so you just going to keep me? He said, man, I'm going to keep it real with you, man. He said, I thought you was talented and I wanted to keep it. He said, well, Missy was like, out of all of them, you was the one that was the star. So that's another situation where she rolled, where she could see something in people. Missy was real good at seeing something in you or in people. You know what I mean? Like,
hold on, wait. What you just heard was Magoo talking about how when they first got in the game, they was working with Devante Swings from Jodeci. They had a group, the Basement Crew or whatever the case was. And Missy told Devante that out of all of the people in that group, Magoo was going to be the one that was going to be a star. So he's saying that Missy looked out for him back in them Devante Swing days. But what happened from then to recent times, man? It's one thing to ride when y'all both trying to come up. But where's the ride or die when the opportunity gets there? Now I get it. Magoo said he ain't want nothing to do with it. He ain't want no parts of it. But I believe it's a reason why he didn't want nothing to do with the music industry like that. He probably noticed some things that probably broke his heart. I'm pretty sure he had more peace not being the superstar than he did, or than he would have did if he would have been out there in the spotlight like that, man. Some people know when to pull the plug or when to walk away. And especially when you got people talking about your bars, making memes about your raps. New York let him have it real bad. It's one thing to be rapping like that in your hometown, but when your shit go national and everybody hear your bars and you on the stage with Timbaland and Missy and they doing goofy shit, it's gonna be hard to make it in rap when you got goons in different cities that know they could take your icy chain and get away with it. Who you gonna call? The Ghostbusters?
Oh my goodness.
Timbo ain't packing no strap. Missy is not about to do a Matrix shootout for nobody, bro. And the streets know that. He ain't had no choice but to leave the game alone. Unless he was gonna get a bunch of tattoos and start rapping like Tupac. Then maybe he can convince some real ones to be on his side. They need to give this man an award like on some Black History type of stuff. Because they made it okay for regular people to be hip hop artists, man. If it wasn't for Magoo, you wouldn't have no J. Cole. Or you wouldn't have a Tyler, the Creator. Or what's the other one? The big face Whoopi Goldberg boy, Lil Yachty. You wouldn't have him. He more like what's the chick? Cheryl Underwood. Wait a minute, let me pull this up real quick. Cause I must be tripping. Cheryl Underwood. I must be tripping, man. Cause somebody gotta be related. Y'all stay tuned. I gotta pull this up. Lil Yachty. What's his deal, man? Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a mother.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I'll be damned. Her baby grown now. He grown. Yachty Underwood. Maybe they cousins. I couldn't call it. But them jeans run deep. He got the braid behind his ear just in case he not showing enough fat on his face, man. He look like he mad at himself because he stank.
Oh my goodness.
Like, man, I'm tired of smelling like onions, man. He could walk around here stinking shit. I need to take a bath. He mad at his damn self, yo. But that's Negro here nor there. We got to get back to what we talking about with Magoo. I'm not saying that somebody snuffed this man's life or nothing. I'm saying that a sacrifice could be for people that's alive. You probably a sacrifice because you sacrificing your time and your energy for another motherfucker, man. You the sacrificial lamb for somebody else's pain. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all out there is whole sacrifices and don't even know it. When Magoo was still alive, man, I'm pretty sure there was money that was supposed to be coming his way that never got there. And now that he gone, however they trying to cash in or make money or flip the scenario, they can do it. And the crazy part about it is he not gonna get one dime. They've been to the Grammys. They've been everywhere, man. They done been on magazine covers, man. What about Aaliyah? Rest in peace, man. Y'all need to see this, man. Some heartbreaking stuff, yo. They been to the Grammys. They pulling up. They riding on the stage with scooters on. They hosting the damn show. You mean to tell me your big ass couldn't have Magoo on the back of that damn kitty car or whatever the hell that is? This is blasphemous that they had these lavish careers, made all of this money, but the homie couldn't go along for the ride. He ain't have no cameos, no nothing. Missy Elliott says the first called her work verse whack. Hold on, wait a minute. Missy Elliott says Timbaland first called her work it verse whack. Oh, did he now? That motherfucker came out his mouth and said, what? And it must have hurt her feelings because she's speaking on it. Missy Elliott says Timbaland first called her work it verse whack. It was whack. What made him change his mind when they gave him more money for the budget? 90s hip hop icon Missy Elliott and veteran producer Timbaland has extensive history together that goes all the way back to high school. Nigga, stop lying. Stop lying, man.
Oh my goodness.
Magoo, let it be known that he introduced Missy and Timbaland to each other when they was both grown. Now they trying to make it seem like they was high school kids together. If Magoo wanted to write a book about each and every last one of them, it would be the bestseller. He was there since the beginning. And those are the type of people that they like to throw away because that's like your family. They know you before the fortune and fame. They would rather be around everybody that knew them after the success. That way they could live a facade and don't nobody have to know the real story. They couldn't look Magoo in his eyes because he's seen the doo-doo stains, man.
Oh my goodness.
He remember when they used to pee the bed, so to speak. Yo, I'm gonna go ahead and play this one more time. Y'all gotta listen at this.
Right. Now, the Missy situation. One day, me, Tim, and Larry, we went to a record store, and our boy Glenn, we was in a record store, and there was a song playing on the radio called First Move by this group called Phase E. Now, you got to remember, we don't know who Missy is at the time. We just know it's a group called Phase E on the radio, and they're local. And the song is crazy. We're like, yo, these girls on the radio, and they're local. Like, you know, our metropolitan area, you don't get local records on the radio playing in regular rotation. That was the only song I ever heard locally when I was younger that was a local artist that had regular rotation. And I'm not talking about they played it once a day or twice a day. That song would come on like 5 times a day. And you know how that works in radio. They already have songs on the radio that they have to play based on whatever deals they got with record companies. You know how that goes. That song was so good, it was playing a regular rotation. So I'm like, yo, I picked up the 12-inch. And I told Larry and Tim and Glenn, I was like, yo, we got to meet these girls, man. We got to meet these girls. And this is the God-honest truth. I said we got to meet these girls. 2 months later, one of my boys I worked at Olive Garden with, he was from out Chesapeake with me. We went to Deep Creek too, but he was older than me. His name was E. He pulls up 2 months later. He a producer. He pulls up 2 months later, but guess who in the car? Fazy.
Wow.
Dude, you know that's God, bro. Like, think about it. I told you 2 months later. Dude, I'm in the record store. I pick up the record. We got to meet these girls. And my boys were like, you think we need to meet? I say, man, these girls are the only people we've ever heard like this. They got to.
Man, you know, that's the thing about it, man. When he heard Missy, he heard her on the radio. It was a song that was in heavy rotation on a local radio station. Out of all of the major hip hop acts, I'm talking about Biggie, Tupac, all these well-known artists, the local artist was getting a bunch of spins, and people in the city like, hold up, shout it, who that? Shout it. Oh, they got a buzz going. We got to meet them. We need to get in a mix, in a program. We need to holler at them. I want to be where they at. To finesse or to connect or to be with a vibe. I want to do what y'all doing. I want to be a part of y'all thing. So was that how it started? People hitting you up because they see that you got some type of monetary success. We gotta meet her. 2 months later, his homie pulled up with them in the car. Look, man, I got them. They right here. What we gonna do? Shit, we gonna be friends. So in Missy's mind, she probably thinking, whatever I earned, whatever I got, remember, Playboy, you summoned me. I wasn't looking for you. So what was that relationship like? I wouldn't have been rocking with him too tough neither if we met under them circumstances. And this ain't no knock towards Magoo. But I don't think Missy. Hey, man, rest in peace. Rest in peace. Let's just finish listening to this, man.
Record locally. Maybe they know something. Maybe they know people that can help us to get our music heard.
I heard that. Run that back.
The girls are the only people we've ever heard like this. They got a record locally. Maybe they know something. Maybe they know people that can help us to get our music heard. I mean, we had never heard nothing like that. Like, Missy was already in pocket then writing songs, man. Like, she always been a phenomenal songwriter. If you go back and listen to the first move, you'll be like, yo, she was already in pocket then. Like, she was already great then. She just didn't have the resources to get the production that she needed. And that came when the dude E came by my house with the girls in the car, because it was Missy and her group Phase E. And when I got in the car, I was like, yeah, what's up? What's going on? I always said I need to meet y'all girls, man. I'm really pleased to meet y'all. They was like, yo, we pleased to meet you too. Thank you so much. Y'all songs is, I was like, y'all songs is dope. Yo, thanks so much. And I was like, yo, I know who y'all need to talk to. And Missy was like, who? Y'all need to holler at my boy Tim. And so he's a producer. He ain't really like that too much, which I look back now, I can't blame him for being mad at me for that. But you got to remember, Tim is not Timbaland at the time, so I'm not looking at it like I'm introducing her to the great Timbaland. I just think I'm introducing her to somebody else that can do production that I felt like would fit with what Missy and her style was so unique, and her songwriting, I thought it would fit with Tim, if you get my drift. So I was just making a suggestion more than trying to take the producer away, take them away from the producer that was doing the production, if you get my drift.
Man, he already came in there stirring up stuff, man. He finally meet them and get around them and they producer and say how they need to rock with Timbaland. And they producer sitting right there like, what you trying to say? His beats is better than my material? I'm the one that put this thing together. It's my productions that they flowing on. And to say that in front of that man, and for Missy to actually go and do what you suggested her to do, I would have separated myself from all of that. Don't sound right. So that's the origins. They ditched their producer for Timbaland, and this is before they even started popping like that. This is how they was moving. And Magoo was pulling the strings and connecting people, and when it's all said and done, they riding around in Bentleys. I guess they look back at it like, well, hell, you know how it go, bro. If it wasn't for you swerving her first producer, I wouldn't even be her producer. Now, I know this man is no longer alive, but when it comes to these celebrities, man, especially in the hip hop game, you just never know what's going on behind the scenes, man. And to hear that this brother passed away at 55, he's still young in my book. Not even 55, he was only 50. So rest in peace to my boy Magoo. How long I been on here, man? Because there's a little more information I want to give y'all before I get out of here. We got all these people in here. Ain't nobody hit the like button. I don't know what that's all about, but, you know, I'm going to keep on giving you my love, because that's what I'm here to do at the end of the day, man. Rest in peace to Magoo. And for all my people out there that's dealing with loss, just keep love in your heart, man. That's the best advice I could give, man. If you got love in your heart, you gonna survive whatever. And for Magoo's family, his friends, his real peers, we praying for y'all as well, man. Dealing with loss is always a hard thing, especially from a fan standpoint, even if you never met a person. And I think it hit the fans harder because you have no faults against the person that you admire. So, you know, it's a sad situation. We gonna fast forward and we gonna get into what happened for real. I'm gonna kick back. Y'all listen. Let's get into it. God, what happened? You know, I clicked on my own damn video. What type of stupid shit? Okay, y'all listen to this, y'all.
Now, along with the members, of course, Devante, the one thing that I've always read is during the Basement era, he didn't let you guys listen to the radio. He forced you guys to use your creativity to make up your own sound. Do you think that was important to helping you sharpen your tools as an artist?
Absolutely. Devante was essential. I think, and I've always thought this to myself, if Devante would have followed me my whole career, I'd have been a better artist every week. Because what he did that was unique is that he wasn't the guy that was going to put you down, but he wasn't going to pat you on the back when it wasn't good enough.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I don't mean this in a bad way, though. He pushed us through us understanding if you're going to get credit from me, it's going to be hot. I'm not just going to just tell you that was good. You know, some people, they'll do that. Oh, that's good, keep working. Nope, he won't even do that.
Right. Yep.
If it wasn't dope, he was not saying nothing. So you knew if D didn't say that's dope, trash it. You feel me? Like, trash it.
Right.
Because he wasn't there to hurt our feelings, and that's what I liked about him is that he never made me feel self-conscious. But every time I did something that was good, he went overboard with the acknowledgement, which made it all the more better. So you're absolutely right. He is, to me, why Missy, Tim, Player, Genuine, Tweets, all of us ended up, Bizarre Royale, all of us ended up getting to some place. And I think every artist that was there could have. Maybe it was management. You know what I mean? Some certain things happen that don't get you there. But Sugar, everybody there was extremely talented. And he knew how to push your buttons. And he knew, oh, you need to be doing this. I remember one time, I ain't going to name the name of the artist, but I was going off about how dope this artist was, and he went off on me. He said, Magoo, that's why you ain't shit, and you ain't going to be shit, because you sitting there jocking the next MFer. You need to be on your own dick. Now, if you notice, he wasn't trying to diss me. He was telling me, be about how dope you are.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. I heard those vicious stories about Devante Swing swinging on people, man. He was like a mini Suge Knight. And they was under his tutelage, and he was living that thug life. Coming there with them pit bulls and them gold chains, swinging in the 90s on his Nino Brown shit. Straight snapped on homie and slapped his ice cream cone out his hand and told him to stop being a meat rider. Why are you always on the next man's tip? They said when they heard Missy on the radio, and this ain't no disrespect, man. I'm just going through a lot of this stuff, man. They said when they heard Missy on the radio, playing 5 times a day as a local artist, they had to see her face to face. They just in case she knows something, knows somebody, give us the hook up. Can I be down with you? Can I roll with you? Can I be with you? Can I chill with you? Like, what you doing? I want to do what you doing. Go where you going? What's up? What's up? What we doing? What we doing? And homie straight snapped. Like, enough is enough. You worried about what the Missy got going on. You need to get your shit together. And I'm pretty sure he wasn't the only person that felt like that. And best believe, man, I want to give all my RIPs, but the only way we can understand how somebody as talented as Magoo is not mentioned in the same breath with somebody like Timbaland, Aaliyah, and all them other people that was a part of their group, man. How come they stopped rocking with him after a while? Hold on, go ahead, play that.
Yeah.
So it didn't hurt my feelings. I said, damn, he's right. You know what I mean? Like, he checked me. He's like, you sitting there, you all hype about that MFer. You need to be hype about what you doing.
Yep.
And so from that day on, I started to improve as a rapper. Because it was the first day of my life as an artist. I realized that it's okay to admire, artists. I go in and see what the artist was. It was Biggie. Man, I heard that dude for the first time. I said, this guy, he made you want to retire. Puffy was going around and playing and letting people listen to snippets I think it was 4 or 5 songs that Puff was giving away for people to hear Big. And being that he was cool with Jodeci, he had gave some of the CDs to them, and every song was dope. Oh my God! The original version of Me and My Bitch never came out. Remember Me and My Bitch?
And he doing it again. Where is Devante Swing? Rest in peace to Magoo, man. Spending the whole interview talking about how great somebody else is. Talk about how you invented that Mace swag. How Diddy ripped off your little jiggy swag. How Will Smith was getting jiggy with it. Like Timbo and Magoo. Talk about that. And that's what got me thinking that the reason why they didn't rock with him like that is because he probably became starstruck when they got to be so famous. There's no sense of competition. And friendly competition isn't always bad. If you ask me, it's never bad. He said Devante checked him and then went back to doing the same thing that Devante checked him for, man. Did they pay him what he was worth? Matter of fact, let's get to the bottom of this real quick, because I don't feel right speaking on him so much because he just recently passed away, man. I don't mean no disrespect. But when my black celebrities passed away, you have to ask questions because it's a shady system. And I'm talking about the music industry. You just never know, man. So all you can do is allegate and speculate. I ain't got no proof, no confirmations or none of that. I don't know what happened, man. I just want him to rest in peace. Ooh, rapper. Let's take a look at this real quick, man. Rapper Magoo's net worth at the time of death. Let me get this to where y'all can see this, man. Let me straighten this out so we can do the heavy research together. Y'all see that? Okay, we good. Let's get into these hot docs, man. Okay, we good. Pull this up a little bit so we all can enjoy. Y'all ready? Let's do this, man. Rapper Magoo net worth at the time of death, man. Rapper Magoo passed away at the age of 50. He was best known for his collaborations with Timbaland, another prominent hip-hop artist. Nobody else had him on the feature. The musician, whose true name was Melvin, has passed away August 13, 2023. Rest in peace. For causes unknown, rest in peace. How many times they gonna say his name? Y'all, how many? They said his name like 50 times. As if we don't know who what they talking about. Rapper Magoo. Rapper Magoo. The magician whose true name is Melvin McCliff. Rapper Magoo, whose real name is Man, this is a ritual. They trying to penetrate something in your mind. Rapper Magoo, whose real name is Melvin McCliff, began his career in the late 2000s as a member of Timbaland and Magoo. He first gained recognition when he collaborated with producer Timbaland with the Hit 'Em Up single as Magoo. Up jumps to Boogie featuring Missy Elliott, a friend of Magoo. Following the success of their collaboration, Timbaland and Magoo released their debut album, Welcome to Our World by Timbaland and Magoo. The album received Man, how much money he had, man? They trying to take us around the world. Hold up, y'all. Wait a minute. Before rapper Magoo passed away, he was sitting on a milli. He made money from his music career. Hold on, man. Rapper Magoo was one of the richest rappers in America, man. Rapper Magoo was one of the richest American rappers. Somebody is playing games. Oh, they doing this shit from Ghana? Thanks for reading my news as a news publishing website from Ghana. Feel free to share this story via the various social media platforms and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. This brother done with the fuck. I'm talking. Before rapper Magoo died, he had an estimate of 1 million. Shout out to Ghana and all my beautiful African people, man. But this got to stop. Their unique blend of catchy hooks, innovative production techniques, and Magoo, laid back flow hip established them the prominent hip hop. In 2001, Timbaland and Magoo released the second album. Timbaland and Magoo. Man, look, who going with me to Africa, man? They gotta let us in. One of them rich princes should give us like free flights. Akon or somebody, man. We would have the time of our life. Let me know in the chat if y'all trying to visit the motherland, man. I want to see the giraffes, the zebras, all that good stuff, man. Shout out to my people in Nigeria, Igbo, Lagos, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Power to the people. Oh, man. Rest in peace to Magoo. Stevie J been exposing how they was getting their ass beat for a long time, man. They said that he was beating on Missy and Timbaland. They said that Devante was swanging on everybody in their group. Hold on, y'all. We got to hear this real quick. Y'all stay tuned. This is about to get real. Listen to this.
That's immediately, I'm like, oh, they hating on the big girls. I said every curse word. I was distraught.
Hold on, wait a minute. They was talking about her when she was auditioning? Oh, shit, they hating on the big girls. So what? I could rap. So what? I got balls. He, ha, ha, ha. Give me the mic, stop playing, quit playing. Give me the mic, stop Devante, quit playing. Bitch, I told you to move. I would just play. Get your fat ass out my way, man. Why y'all hating on the big girl? I could rap. He, ha, ha. She walking around with them triple X shits on, man. They like, I don't know how this gonna work. You show up to the studio, you got Missy in there breathing all hard. Timbaland making them hot beats, but he goofy. Devante have a bad day. He know where to take his anger out at, cause they ain't gonna do shit. Hold on, man. This is sad. He was a bullying them people from Virginia, man.
That's immediately, I'm like, oh, they hating on the big girls. I said every curse word. I was distraught.
Missy had been blindsided by the music industry's cynical standards of beauty, but she took comfort in some sound advice from a new friend, queen of hip-hop soul, Mary J. Blige.
When we first met Mary J. Blige, she pulled me to the side and she said, don't worry about your size or anything. You're going to be a star. Hold your head up. That always stuck with me. I was like, you?
Oh, man, that's amazing. Yo, shout out to Mary J. Blige, man. She gave Missy the confidence that she needed to continue with her career, man. That's nothing but love. She ain't sugarcoat shit. The first time she met her, she walked up to her like, hey, baby, come in. Let me talk to you. Don't worry about your weight, ma, because you're going to be a star. We see you over here fat and all that. Oh, you big. I know. We know you don't. We see you. But don't worry about that, baby. You're going to be a star regardless, okay? That's back when she was on her Whitney Houston tip. And rest in peace to Whitney. It's so easy to talk about celebrities because everybody know who you talking about. But at the same time, I learned over the years, you got to keep it respectful, man. Because celebrities have feelings too. Shout out to Cardi B. Mary J is a legend. She was a wild girl back in the day, though. Just like any girl out there in the world. But she's still doing her thing. And she don't want no holleration or no hateration. So I ain't trying to hate on Mary. I'm just saying. They say when you drunk, you speak your mind the best. So it's a 90% chance, allegedly, that Mary was probably gone off that Hennessy with Jodeci, Casey, JoJo, and Devante Swings back in the day, and straight walked up to Missy and told her, even though you big, you still gonna be a star. Hold on, listen at this, y'all.
And Queen of Hip Hop Soul, Mary J. Blige.
When we first met Mary J. Blige, she pulled me to the side and she said, don't worry about your size or anything. You're going to be a star. Hold your head up. That always stuck with me.
I was like, you are extremely talented, and everything that's trying to pull you back, you're going to surpass it. When I saw Missy Elliott, I saw nothing but a star.
But Missy's next opportunity wouldn't come so easy, as the basement's creative atmosphere was becoming increasingly claustrophobic.
Hold on, wait a minute. It started getting claustrophobic in the studio. She didn't want to be around them niggas. After Mary J. Blige gave her that stamp, that's when she started really feeling herself. It was all good when they was trying to come up, and ain't nobody know who the hell they was. It'd be 16 of them in a damn studio apartment trying to work on some songs, eating that damn country suite up there in Rochester, New York, with no problem when they was in the struggle. But as soon as Mary told her, regardless of what you looking like, you still gonna be a star, it got claustrophobic up in the studio. So Magoo giving everybody their props, but wasn't nobody trying to give him his props ever. And they didn't respect that. It's all starting to make sense to me, because the reason why I did this video is because regardless of what happened, he was entitled to more than I assume he received, man. My question was, how come he never got that due respect amongst his peers or in hip hop, man? And I'm starting to see a pattern here, and I'm going to apply it to my life. And I suggest that you apply it to your life too. Stop. Hold on, no. Run that back. That messed up my whole flow. Hit that like button. That's why I messed it up so bad like that. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. Also hit that Cash App too, $ Sean Blaze Docs. But let me tell y'all what I was finna say. The moral of the story is, stop praising motherfuckers. There's nobody worthy of your praise except for God. That's what I get out of this whole Doc's Daily documentation, man. My man Magoo praised everybody in the music industry, but never got his just due as an artist. He probably didn't get his just due financially, creatively. People overlooked all of his efforts because he was giving props to another motherfucker. Man, I'm not trying to give nobody props but God after discovering this situation, man. It's not even worth it. I hope y'all could feel me on this, man. Because while he bigging up Missy, bigging up Genuine, bigging up Timbaland, they living big off of his big ups. Fuck that. Stop praising and complimenting and gloating over another motherfucker that ain't you. Don't do that. And if you doing it, or if you done it and you realize that's something that you do, stop. The only one worthy of the glory is the Lord. Man, rest in peace to Magoo, one of the greatest. I ain't even gonna tell that all that. Tell that lie. But he did pioneer a lot of shit in hip hop. Hold on, somebody don't hit that Cash App. Wait a minute, baby. Wait, hold up. Who hit that Cash App? It is you. That green vegan. Where have you been, mademoiselle? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the Cash App, baby. I really do appreciate that. You didn't have to do it, but you did it. And I love you regardless. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that, man. But like I was saying, homie was given way too many props. Listen at this.
The creative atmosphere was becoming increasingly claustrophobic.
Devante was very controlling, wanted to know everyone's move, who you were talking to, why you were talking to them, what was the conversation about.
It was almost like we felt mentally abused.
I lived down the street from the dude that made those jackets on Arnett Boulevard. And when he was making these jackets and shit, people was spending top dollar to have their logo and all that stuff on the back. So to see these jackets again, man, it was like a dream to have one of them jackets, man. Hold on, look at this. He got the Jodeci jacket and got them all with the sister jackets. The sister with the afro and the dope shit, man. 2 red bones, 1 light skin, and Missy Elliott. That wasn't gonna work. What the fuck? The pattern is jacked. This ain't a recipe for a hip hop super group. You either gonna have 2 brown skins, a light skin, and a caramel, or 3 dark skins and 1 light skins. How you gonna have 3 light skins and 1 dark skin and she a big girl? That ain't motivation. That ain't motherfucking inspiration. Who gonna get inspired off of that? Unless they was gonna make Spanish music. I don't know, man. I'm just calling it how I see it. But that's Negro here nor there. Let's get back into this. Y'all listen at this.
About
It was almost like we felt mentally abused.
In
Hold
the
on.
fall of
Run that back. Run that back.
The friction with
Run it back.
move, who you were talking to, why you were talking to them, what was the conversation about.
It was almost like we felt mentally abused.
In the fall of '95, the friction within Debasement grew progressively worse, until finally things boiled over. After a dispute with his artists over a contract issue, Devante called an urgent meeting, and the scene reportedly turned physical.
When he came in the room, he was throwing chairs. Me and Missy almost got hit in our head with a chair because it was thrown over our head. His bodyguards went down the row and like really smacked all the guys and like kind of dared them to hit him back.
Oh, shit. He lined them up like Jody on Baby Boy. One of y'all stole my drink. Another one of y'all stole my bite. And snuffed every last one of them. And Missy was the only one with heart. Hold on. Oh my God, my fingers is all over the place. This the scene right here, man. Look, hold on, wait. One of y'all stole my drink. Another one stole my bike. Like, come on, cuz. We was just playing, cuz. Devante had them line up in the studio and smack their ass. And the next person in line was waiting for the slap. Man, that is the coldest thing in hip hop history. Maybe that's where they got it from. John Singleton heard about the Devante Swing situation and put it in the movie. Who knows, man? In a minute. Okay, run that back a little bit. Okay.
Head. His bodyguards went down the row and like really smacked all the guys and like kind of dared them to hit him back. It wasn't nothing that we did to deserve that. None of us. A dog didn't deserve what went on in that room that day.
For Missy, the scene was all too familiar.
I went through watching my father do this with my mother. I remember telling Timbaland that I'm gonna leave and I'm never coming back.
He abused him. Damn. Devante Swings. They say it's all in the name. She left and never looked back, man. After that devastating situation, and thinking from her standpoint, how could she be friends and rock with them men, even though she witnessed them get sucker punched by Devante, man? I just don't get it. She probably ain't got no respect for none of them dudes after that day. I wonder if Magoo was in there. 9 times out of 10, he was in there, man. I wonder how they reacted. Slap. Did one of them fall? I wish I knew Missy to really get an explanation of how that went down, man. But either way, it's a sad situation, man. Rest in peace to Magoo. And if I said anything to make you laugh, or if it came off like I'm trying to do comedy on a serious situation like this, I do try to make light of things. But at the same time, I do realize that this is a sensitive situation. And honestly, I feel like we need to have discussions about the possibilities of how people get done dirty, especially in the music industry, because you got people out here in everyday life, kids fucking them over, got them in nursing homes when you know they deserve better. You know what I'm saying? It's people out here doing people dirty left and right. You just never know how dirty it can get out here in everyday society. So just imagine how dirty it could possibly get in the music industry. I believe he passed from natural causes, but like I said, we live in a time where everybody is selling their masters and they're getting hundreds of millions of dollars. Timbaland sold his company with Swiss Beats and didn't even get no money. So when it comes to his catalog, what's up, man? I gotta see this. Nelly sells half of his catalog for $50 million. What the hell he think he gonna do with the other half? After they pimp the juice. Didn't he have a song called Pimp Juice? That's what they gonna do. Pimp the juice out of his music. Nelly sells half of his music catalog. Nelly is the latest rapper to cash out his old music for a large lump sum. The Hide and Hear rapper recently agreed to a deal with Harvard View Equity Partners to sell 50% of his catalog for $50 million. Hey, Nelly can bust a move like that, because the only name on his album is Nelly. It ain't Timbaland. and Magoo. He probably wish he never put out that album or them albums. They went platinum. And Timbaland put out his own albums afterward, but didn't have that same type of success. So, yeah, that's money that could have, his own solo project, Tim's bio from the motion picture Life from the Basement. I bet them beats was fire as hell. I need to get on Apple Music and see if I could download that. Pretty sure he had some bangers. He put out an album called Shock Value. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold on. Pause. What the looking at right now? This album cover is very suspicious. Hold on, y'all. Hold up a minute. What type of Max Payne shit is this? It say they can see you. You go your whole career doing albums with Magoo, and when you go solo, you a businessman and got a janitor in the janitor's closet and called the album Shock Value. The symbolism in this is all jacked up, man. Who that in the janitor's closet? So you, the CEO, and your homie is a janitor? I don't get why he even made that album cover. Y'all thinking what I'm thinking? It don't seem like he was a big fan of Magoo. Cause you go from making albums with this man, and on your album, he don't got not one feature. Something ain't right about that. Hold up. Shock Value. He got a song called Kill Yourself. 2-man show. Come and get me. Give it to me. And old Timbaland. With no Magoo. Man, I'm about to listen to this album tonight because I don't like the way that sound. He did a Shock Value too. He got Nelly Furtado and So Shy. All these people, man. I better see Magoo in the credits. He got a song with Carrie Hilson, DOE, DJ Felly Fell, Drake, Miley Cyrus, Justin Timberlake, Brandy, Chad Kruger, Sebastian, One Republic Jet, Dottie JoJo, Katy Perry, and Brand. Where the fuck is Magoo? He couldn't get a half a verse, bro. He just clean cut all ties with homie. That's like if Big Boy or Andre 3000 did an album and didn't put Big Boy on it. Ain't that what the fans want to hear? I don't know. But y'all gonna have to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. How long I been on here? Rest in peace to Magoo. And y'all let me know if y'all think it's anything weird. I don't think so. And for the people that hit that Cash App, young lady, that green vegan, I want to thank you again so much. And for all you beautiful ladies out there watching, I really do appreciate y'all, man. I know It's some fine, intelligent, trustworthy, honest, sincere women out there. I just want to give y'all a shout out. And for all my brothers watching, I got love for y'all too. But for y'all ladies out there, y'all know your boy Blaze ain't got nothing but love for you, baby. That's why I risk my motherfucking life.
Risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl.
Sean got the jocks. I'm keeping it funky like some socks.